Hi, I'm C-Wiz, and this is Intrana, and this is Chunkytrana, and this is my Extreme One Chunk Iron Man series. Last time on the account, we left Intrana for some new and exciting adventures in Port Sarim, where we quickly realized our adventure is only beginning. I returned to Intrana shortly after, where I trained my fishing to level 30 to complete one of my many chunk tasks. I then trained my thieving to level 20 so I could complete one more task on Intrana before starting training on my attack. I picked up some new armor along the way and finally got my very first weapon on the account. Once I got my attack to level 30 and received all the rest of my best in slot gear, I was left with just two chunk tasks remaining: 55 magic to cast high level alchemy, and 58 cooking to make a pita bread. To complete both of these tasks is going to take me doing some fishing. A lot of fishing. So that's where we're starting off today. Welcome to the Chunkytrana adventure. So I've just sold my first inventory of fish since being back fishing, and I just realized I can probably go buy a few air runes to use up some of the runes that are in my inventory just to free up some extra space. So I'm going to go do that really quick. So I'm probably going to be training my magic on this man and woman in here for the first little while anyways. And I'm just doing that simply because they drop runes that I need. And the more runes that I can get as drops, the less money I have to spend on runes. And there are the thieves outside that have the exact same drop table. So I'll probably switch to those guys eventually. But I'm just starting here for now. Oh, hello. Unlocked the glass box emote from that one. Grr. There's level 35 fishing. So I just got another iron dagger drop, and I didn't notice this the first time because I was wearing my bronze med helm when I tried it on before, but this dagger actually gives you a +1 magic attack. So I'm going to be holding on to that. Level 10 magic. And there's level 13 magic. So I can now cast Fire Strike, which is potentially going to be the spell that I cast for the rest of my life. Um, I just don't think it's feasible to cast anything higher than this because the Chaos runes are just so expensive. So, yeah, this is probably the spell that I'll be casting until level 55 magic. So, here we go. Guys, I feel so dumb for not thinking of this sooner, but when all the fishing spawns are on the other side of the river, I can just swap worlds and most likely I'll have a fishing spawn over here. That's so much faster. Oh, well, now I know. So I have been doing this for what feels like a long time, and I just now am getting a 10,000 coin stack. I've been pretty AFK with it, so I don't know exactly how much time I've been doing it. I think I do want to just kind of like buckle down and do this consistently for an hour without much loss of time and just, see how much money I'm actually making per hour because, oh, this feels like it's just taking a really long time. But we're getting there. We're slowly getting there. The grind will get done. I promise you that. So I just finished a 1 hour test run where I was active the whole time. I didn't do any AFK or anything. So I started the hour with 11,534 GP and 22,874 feathers. And I ended the hour with 15,153 GP and was left with 22,553 feathers. So that means in 1 hour, I earned 3,619 GP and I used 321 feathers. I will say that during this hour, I felt like I was getting really bad RNG with the salmons. I feel like I was catching a lot of trout. So this is probably like the lower end of what I would make per hour. However, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of this grind slightly AFK. So I think for all intents and purposes, we can say that I'm going to be making probably around 3,500 GP per hour catching fish. Oh, so I have, with what feathers I have left, with some math from this hour, I can estimate that I have about 70 hours of feathers left. So if I'm making 3,500 GP per hour for 70 hours, that's going to end me with 245,000 GP. That is what I can potentially make, most likely make, with the feathers that I have. Now, that's going to be enough to get me to 55 magic. And I think it might even be enough to get me to 55 magic using Fire Strike. When I did my calculations for that, I only did math using the experience you get from casting the spell itself. I didn't account for any extra experience for like doing the damage. So I think that's going to bring the cost way down. Um, so I think that if I just fish for 70 hours, then I'll probably have enough to get to 55 magic using Fire Strike. And all of that said, I still haven't even touched on cooking. I still have to get to level 58 cooking, and how am I supposed to do that if I'm selling all of my fish for money? And trust me, I looked everywhere on these two chunks for any other way to make money. I looked in Wyndon's general store and noticed that he sells raw chickens, but he literally pays 0 GP for them. And there's nothing else there that's going to be worth any sort of money or make anything close to what I'm making selling fish. So ultimately, I'm most likely going to have to go back to chickens to get more feathers in order to catch enough fish to cook to level 58. But I'm going to cross that bridge when I get there. Right now, I think I'm just going to focus on getting as much money as I can, training some magic, and seeing how fast that goes. Level 50 fishing, not because I wanted to, but because I had to. So I just happen to be in this rune shop over here and noticed over here are those elemental wizards that hang out. I don't know if they walk this far, but I don't know, maybe there's something there. I can get them over here and kill them and get their runes and save myself money that way. Ooh, Highwayman. I'm pretty sure this guy drops a cape. Aw, no cape. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna go uh onto another account and try to draw one of these guys over. I don't know that I can get enough runes from these guys per hour to justify it being worth it, but it's definitely worth a try. It'll be fun. Funner than fishing, probably. So he just doesn't come over here. So I've tried it with a couple of them, and it seems like they just have a really short wander radius. Yeah, see, they just eventually turn around and leave. So much for that idea. I really want that cape though. Now that I know I can have it, I must have it. Okay, so apparently it's only the no hooded highwayman that drops the cape. The hooded one just drops bones. That's bogus. So the no hooded one is here. He's like just slightly out of range though. I don't know if he comes closer. I want to try. I want that cape. Just a little closer. Oh, I don't want to step out. I think he's too far. Ah, there we go. That's got to be it. Oh, no! Where are you going? Oh, I think it's kind of funny that I didn't even notice that I leveled up to level 17 doing that. But I can cast Windbolt now. But I only have 60 Chaos runes and I don't plan on buying any more. So, I mean, it's a little bit extra XP, I guess. Ah, yes. No. No. Oh man. Come on. I don't think it's happening. Yeah, well, I'm actually going to buy enough air runes to use up these chaos runes in my inventory because freeing up that one extra spot is going to increase my income ever so slightly. So let's do that. I accidentally bought too many air runes. I don't know what I was thinking, but we got some earth runes as a drop anyways, so we need to use those up. This is just becoming a chain reaction. That's level 20 magic. Slowly getting there. All that to free up one inventory space. But now I get to go back to fishing. Woot woot. Bro, what the heck is this RNG? Like, I'm never gonna get to 55 magic. Haven't had one of these in a while. Hmm. You know what? I gotta go for the 1,000 coins because every little bit counts. Especially when I'm getting inventories like this. So, what has been mere seconds for you has been countless Okay, not countless, because I was counting them. 17. It has been 17 hours of fishing and selling, and I just now am about to get a 50K cash stack once I hop worlds and find a world where I can sell my salmon for maximum profit because this is taking a very long time. So I'm making money a lot slower than I was expecting to. It's actually going to be faster for me to just cast Wind Strike the whole way to 55. And I'm honestly okay with that. Like, I would way rather spend 26 hours training magic than spending another 26 hours fishing and selling fish. Um, so once I sell this inventory, I think I'm just gonna take a break from that. I'm gonna go buy as many runes as I can with my 50K and train magic for a little while. So yeah, that'll be a nice change of scenery. I've used about 4,500 feathers and accidentally got to level 60 fishing along the way. Yeah, it's just taking time, but I feel like I'm probably about 20% of the way through the grind, so we're getting through it. Feeling good. So I actually have to be careful buying these as well because they sell for 430 each, but once I get down to 77, it goes up slightly. And literally one coin makes such a big difference. It is ridiculous how much it all matters, but I'm gonna do my best to just be as frugal as possible with this and just get the maximum amount of runes that I can with the money that I've got. It's such a weird feeling spending all this money. I worked so hard for every single penny in that coin stack, and I'm standing here just watching it all fizzle away. But it's fine. This is what I made it for. And honestly, I'm really enjoying myself. This is turning into probably going to be over 100 hours to get to 55 magic, but I think this is exactly why I made an extreme one chunk Ironman. And yeah, this is exactly what I signed up for. And I cannot wait to, you know, achieve this goal that I have set. Really looking forward to it. And there it is. All that money that I spent 17 hours collecting is now 6,600 wind strike casts. So I'm going to be killing these thieves out here for a little while. Should be fun. These guys are really sore losers and like to run away when they realize they're losing the fight. It's quite comical, really. These guys definitely hit a lot more than men and women do. So every now and then I do have to go back to Entrana to heal up. But honestly, it's definitely worth it. The experience rates that I'm getting are way higher killing the thieves. So yeah, it's worth it to make the occasional trip back to Entrana to heal up and get that higher XP rate. I think this grind actually might go a little quicker than I was expecting to. My XP rates killing these thieves is between like 8 to 10,000 per hour, depending how active I am. So, yeah, a lot better than I was expecting it to be, which is great. Good news for me. Surprise exam. First book of knowledge on the account. Right on a hunter. There's level 30 magic on the account. Moving on. I think what I'm going to do is catch a few fish while I'm on Entrana getting healed, cook them up and bring them with me just to make it so that I don't have to come back here as often as I'm coming back. I feel like it's taking up too much time. And it works out because I have to get the cooking levels anyways, so it's not like I'm wasting feathers or anything doing it this way. I found a really good way to keep these guys from running away from me, and I basically just trap them in this corner here, and then if they do go to run away, they kind of back up and get stuck in this corner here, and they can't get very far, which has been really helpful because sometimes when they run away, they run out of my chunk before I get the chance to kill them. So then they die out there, and then I can't pick up the bones or sometimes even runes that they drop. So it's kind of annoying. So, yeah, now they can't go anywhere. I'm smarter than you. Ooh, another one. Amazing. I think we're getting pretty close to leveling up our hunter. Yeah, like 3 more lamps and we'll be there. Right on. Moving on. There's level 35 on the account. Moving on. So I have to go back to Entrana to heal up, but I got my Iron Dagger back and it took quite a while. It took like 300 something kills to get it back. So I'm gonna try to just drop it and then quickly go over there, get healed up, catch a few fish, and then come back over. I think it's got like 2 minutes on the ground before it despawns. So hopefully this will work and I can go back and get my dagger back without having to bank it and get a new one every single time. Okay. Yeah, definitely not gonna cook the fish on that side. I've got a range in Port Sarim, so I can cook them over there anyway. But hopefully I've still got an iron dagger on the ground. There it is. Sweet. All right. Good to know that works. I'm pretty sure this is my first easy scroll. Drainer Manor. Close, but honestly, pretty far. It's at least three three chunks away. Yeah, I won't be getting there anytime soon. Gonna drop that. Well, this isn't exactly ideal. It's gonna be way nicer once my cooking level goes a little higher. That sucks. Yeah, well, moving on. Guys, huge level coming in. Level 40 magic. And what's so great about that is that I'm not even halfway through the runes that the 50k bought me yet. So, I mean, these levels are coming in so much quicker than I thought, way cheaper than I thought. These are things that I am so okay being wrong about, and it seems like this grind is just going to take way less time than I thought it was going to. So, this is good news. Very happy with the results that I'm seeing. Just wait 1 second. Just wait. Let me get the bones. Ah, yes. Once again, the morbid claw machine snatching human beings. Love it. 3 rubies from that. Those can go in the bank. Let's see if I can do this one. Lumbridge Swamp. No, I cannot. Down you go. Oh my gosh, you guys. I got a clue scroll that I can actually do. That's amazing. Well, it only took me like almost 800 kills to get one. Uh, I mean, I'll set it down and see if I get more, but I don't know. I mean, it's worth it to just juggle them, and it would be really cool to get a casket on this account. So I'm definitely gonna try. I think I need to change the color of this though, so I know. Cool. All right. Well, let's see what happens. All right, we've got our second maze event on the account. Let's see what we get out of this one. All right, so another nice stack of chaos runes and some mithril ore and some potions. Probably won't be using those for a while, so I'll be banking pretty much all that except for the runes. In you go. Okay, I think last time I made a mistake. It doesn't take a super long time to make 1,000 coins. I think there are benefits to getting the mysterious box, the mystery box, so let's try it. Damn it! Just helped the pirate open his treasure chest again, and I got a nice golden necklace. Some swag on the account. Look at that guy. Ballin'. Just out of curiosity, 252. Yeah, you know what? At that price, I think I'll keep it. And here are the last few casts with the runes that I bought. So that took about 10 hours to clear all the runes that 50k bought me. But you guys, we got to level 48 magic, which is halfway to level 55. And I actually got about 50% between 48 to 49. So we're well over halfway to 55 magic, which means I only have to collect 50k one more time. I thought that amount of money was going to get me to like a quarter of the way. So, this is going to take a lot less money than I was expecting, which is really good. The money making is really the a really big part of this grind. I mean, the actual casting still takes quite some time, but I was thinking this grind was going to take like 100 hours, but it's probably going to be closer to like 50. So I'm really happy with that. I didn't end up getting any more easy clue scrolls, but I think I want to hold on to this anyways, obviously. I'm going to be going back to Entrana to do some fishing now. And I kind of want the inventory slot, so I'll probably just juggle it the whole time. Anyways, I'm gonna clean up my inventory here and get back to fishing. Woot woot. And guys, I am going to end the episode there. Um, I know it might not really look like we got a lot done, but we really, really did. We got a really big chunk of that magic grind finished this week, and we got a couple of cooking levels to level 30. We actually got our combat to 48. And actually, our prayer is at 36. We are one level away from having our first overhead prayer, protect from magic, so that's pretty exciting. The account is at 56 hours now. I think we ended last week at 26 hours, so we've added about 30 hours to the clock, just fishing and selling and working on magic. We've got another, 25, 30 hours left of that grind and then fish or the cooking grind after that. But yeah, I think we're going to call it there for the week. Again, if you watch this video, I appreciate you so much. I love all the support. I'm really, really loving the response that I'm getting from the videos that I'm making. I appreciate you guys so much. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Next week, I will be finishing this chunk and rolling a new chunk, so do not miss it. Bye for now.